Welcome in, everybody. It's Main Street Today, FRI-yay edition. Hope that you are here and that you will join in the conversation by leaving us a comment wherever you're watching. We ask you to share it on your page. Story about Middle Tennessee and something going on. We want to talk about it. First, to the border of Sumner in Robertson County. Tomorrow is a big day. White House turns 50. We talked with the Chamber of Commerce, and they have all sorts of wonderful things planned for a free day. Lots of wonderful activities, and it's going to start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the Fran Hudson Amphitheater, 105 College Street in White House, Tennessee. Also going on tonight, very, very cool. Nashville Adventure Park has got Glow in the Park Y2K. Everybody's going to dress up in their very coolest, they said, 2000 fashions. I don't even know what that is. But they're going to play music from the beginning of the 2000, the Y2K, and they're going to be climbing and flying around that adventure park. There's all sorts of stuff to do. But let's take a look at what's going on for kids going on in a adventure park, and they're doing something to celebrate, and you can be a part of it. The Adventure Park at Nashville, the zipline and treetop climbing experience, invites you to celebrate National Arbor Day with the Parks Tree Team. Arbor Day 2021 is Friday, April 30th, and boy, are we ready to celebrate. The park will be donating $1 for each guest that climbs with us on Arbor Day to the Arbor Day Foundation. The Arbor Day Foundation is a nonprofit conservation and educational organization. 1 million members, donors, and partners support their programs to make our world greener and healthier. They inspire people to plant, nurture, and celebrate trees. It's easy to participate in the Arbor Day donation drive by booking a climb for Friday, April 30th, and the Adventure Park in Nashville will do the rest. The Adventure Park is full of fun and education all at the same time with the Adventures in STEMs program. That's an interactive adventure and educational experience for kids 10 years of age and over, where they learn about science, technology, math, engineering, and of course, adventure. The Adventure Park at Nashville is taking registrations for their spring session. The class dates are Thursdays, May 27th, June 3rd, and June 10th. Get information and register at myadventurepark.com.
Today, we're talking about the heart of the Adventure Park, our trees. Here's a silly question. What's a tree? Trees are large plants with thick, woody stems. The wood in the stems is what allows trees to grow to such large sizes. We see trees pretty much everywhere we go, but the Adventure Park wouldn't be the same without our trees. Trees are the foundation of our trails at the park, and they also provide a beautiful natural environment for all of our visitors. There are two basic types of trees, broadleafed and needle-leafed. The leaves on a broadleaf tree are flat and soft with branching veins. Broadleaf trees lose their leaves each fall. They are called deciduous. Examples of broadleaf trees are maple and oak. The other type of tree is a needle-leafed tree. The leaves of these trees stay on year-round, for the most part. These leaves are stiff and woody, like needles. Examples of needle-leaf trees are pine and fir. There are a variety of trees at the Adventure Park. We'll explore some in our experiments. In addition to being fun to climb around and zip line through, trees are very important to our world. Trees are one of nature's most important food producers. They also convert carbon dioxide and water, releasing oxygen and sugar. Oxygen is necessary for humans and animals to breathe. Trees also play a big part in our fresh water supply and provide essential habitats for many types of animals. Want to learn more about trees? Register for our Adventures in STEM program, where kids 10 and up learn about science, technology, math, engineering, and adventure. Visit our website to learn more and see upcoming sessions.
I had no idea that the adventure park was here in Nashville. I don't know about you, but I learn something every time I start doing research on what's going on in our area. It's for kids, it's for adults. You've been homeschooling your kids. You're looking for something really interesting and different to keep them interested. Well, myadventurepark.com is the place to go. Father's Day weekend, what are you doing? Well, the Super Speedway has tickets, a few of them left for you.
It's a fun new challenge. It's great to be back.
I've just always enjoyed concrete racetracks, so I'm glad that we have another one now.
It's a really, really good day for our city and really for our state and for this racetrack.
We've got to get back to a lot of the things that make this sport what race fans love about it, and Nashville is that perfect place, that perfect blend.
We're focused on getting this track ready to meet and exceed the expectations of our fans who deserve to have a Cup Series race here. We'll have an opportunity to do that Father's Day weekend when they come on out here.
Now let's head to Sumner County, where the Mott Haven Arts and Cultural Center has exciting things going, not only for adults, but for kids too. Great programs all spring and summer long.
Dripping Pearls. The Dripping Pearls are a callback to a prior image that I used to use in a lot of my work. Some of them are dripping hearts, dripping beach balls, dripping summer. I've always loved little pigs. I always thought they were really adorable. So I thought, how funny and absurd would it be to have them sunbathing on a beach? And you can see the Stone Harbor beach slats in the distance. And I love how cute they were on their backs and their bellies with just these pearls running down.
Music in a Minute spotlights Elizabeth Cook at the Basement East tonight, Friday, April 23rd. There are only a few tickets left. Ira Dean's been on tour with Aaron Lewis, and now they're in the studio together working on Aaron's new album. Ira is co-producing with Ben Kitterman. The Oak Ridge Boys have a new project, Front Porch Singin', which will be out June 11th, but their new single from the project is out now. It's a song written by Keb Mo called Life is Beautiful, and it's the fourth project produced by Dave Cobb, and it's great. LeAnn Rimes has been so happy in the past few years, and it's not just about career. Yes, she was on The Masked Singer, and yes, she and husband Eddie Cibrian have a new show on Netflix called Country Comfort. Really, her happy is because of a decade of love with Eddie. Congratulations, LeAnn and Eddie.
Love doesn't ask if you want to fall. It doesn't make any sense at all. Makes you see what you never saw. How much a heart can hold. You take on me, I take on you. God knows it's not an easy thing to do. We have a lifetime for us to prove how much a heart can hold. It's brave what you've given me to say in the palm of my hand.
That's Music in a Minute. I'm Devin O'Day. The big payback from the Community Foundation in Nashville on May 5th starting at 6 p.m. The Big Payback is the largest giving day for our community. Now, so far, over 1,000 nonprofits have signed up. If you've got a favorite group, make sure they're part of the Big Payback. Share all the giving opportunities your charity or charities are doing. The best part of the Big Payback is everyone who participates benefits. Get all the information at www.thebigpayback.org. Every day, there are 12 days left before the Big Payback, starting May 5th at 6 p.m. Monday, we're going to talk to the people from the Big Payback, but up until the Big Payback takes place, the biggest giving day in Nashville, we are shining the light on nonprofits that are participating. And they're all over the roadmap. I mean, there are churches and there are children's groups and animal groups and women's groups. And this particular group has this year of all years, and that is Alive Hospice. The Bluebird Cafe has done a series every year to help them raise money. Most people don't realize Alive Hospice is nonprofit and that they have grief counseling and programs. Even if you're not part of Alive Hospice, you can be part of their grief programs. If there's any time in the world we've needed help to get through some of those issues, it is 2020. And whether something happened and you had experienced a loss in 2020, products and the projects that they have at Alive Hospice, and they are part of the Big Payback.
What I love about Reimagining into Life and what we do here is we support families and individuals so they can create their chapter. What we want it to be, though, is remembering the journey that you took to get here. And the fact that we get to be part of that is what I think makes it so unique, because every Alive employee comes here every day wanting to be part of that.
Everything that goes on with that patient is like a snapshot for the people who love them that they will carry the rest of their lives. So you have to be real and care for real.
I enjoy people. So that's what makes me love this job. Because you can go in and the people, they need to be cared for. They need to know somebody, they're not a number. And so that's why I really enjoy it. I really get into it because they need comforting. They need to know somebody cares. And so that's why I enjoy it a lot, because I care about people.
You know, our mission is to enrich the lives of the patient with life-limiting illnesses and to care for the community and the family around them. We get to help write the last chapter. And if this is where the last chapter was written, people like to come back to that.
And you can feel it when you walk through this door, that we care about everyone. And includes the people who work here. We all share the human experience.
Alive Hospice, took over her pain management so that we could just enjoy our time with her and spend, very calmly and peacefully spend the time that we had left. Alive took our apprehension and our anxiety and our fear and replaced it with, some times that were joyful and replaced it with peace.
Hospice is a comprehensive approach to death and dying. It's not just about pain control. That is a significant part of what we do in hospice, is to ease the physical suffering of pain or agitation or shortness of breath. But it's also about creating an environment in which people can die with dignity, which has kind of become a catchphrase in our society, but it really means something to be able to die with a sense of dignity and self-worth and preservation of those things that are really important to us.
Because we deal with the life. We have nothing to do with death. But every second, every minute of that life, we want it to be as best as it can be under the circumstances for the patient and the people who love him.
It's a calling. You have to love it. You cannot just think about a job or money. You have to love this work. You have to.
So to be involved in hospice means to help people along their journey, whether they're strangers or wanderers or pilgrims. We're helping people make a transition.
Coming to Alive gave me the opportunity to love greatly, to be vulnerable. I've never cried more at a job than I have here. Just as I say, I see happiness every day, I see sorrow every day, I see families come together, I see families break up. But I come every day because I love it. I like being able to push the limits. I like being able to be part of a community. I like the community that we have here is 100% around love and caring and respect.
I would say thank you from the bottom of my heart to every staff member, from the CEO down to every tech that was in there helping us, the nurses, the doctors, the therapists. It felt like they weren't just taking care of my grandmother, they were taking care of us. And we felt comfort and we felt nurtured and peaceful from them. They were so helpful, and I said this repeatedly while we were there, but I think everyone at Alive Hospice, I think it is filled with angels. It's amazing. It's an amazing place.
And if you don't have a caring attitude, you don't care about people, this is not the job for you. But if you love people, you need to come, because this is the perfect place for that environment.
Let me stay here forever in this moment by the altar. Come whatever, I will know this pain is gone. Pain is gone. Pain is gone.
We are professionals, but we're human first.
There's a brand new app that you're going to want to get. It's presented by some fantastic songwriters and some fantastic business folks and some fantastic entertainment people. It is called Pod Plays, family-friendly audio dramas delivered in a podcasting format. It's like listening to a movie with the added bonus of discovering new and original songs written and recorded by Nashville's top hit songwriters and artists. You can turn it on, you can turn it up, and you don't even have to worry if the kids want to listen in, because it's all family friendly. Now be sure to tell everybody about the great stories and the epic songs that you will find on Pod Plays, available for Android phones or for iPhones at the Google Play Store or, of course, your iTunes Store. That is Pod Plays. You can get your copy right now. It was created by songwriter Leslie Satcher and her husband David Allen and a group of incredible songwriters. You will love the stories. You will love the songs. Carpe Artista invites you to Simply Smyrna. Simply Smyrna 2021 is on, and we're celebrating our 10th birthday with the whole town. You can join the whole party June 12th in the historic Depot District for live music, vendors, food trucks, artisans, beer garden is sponsored by SEMA, and a whole lot more. If you'd like to be a vendor, go to carpeartista.com/event/Simply Smyrna Vendors 2021. We'll put all the information on the Main Street Today page, or go to Carpe Artista's Facebook page. I am so excited because we have someone in our waiting room right now that I adore more than lunch and jewelry. Her name is Erin Kinsey, and
oh no, I got
today this is a big day. Tell people what today is for you.
Well, my first single came out today, so I am very, very, very pumped.
You know, I just got to listen to it for the very first time, and I'm blown away. Girl, you have taken an emotion and put it into song that a lot of people, not just girls, but guys have been through this too, and explain.
No.
The whole way that how did this song happen?
Yeah. So, well, the funny thing is, so it's called Drunk Too, but it's not about being drunk at all. It's kind of about, honestly, if you break it down to the core, it's just about embarrassment. And there's a line in the chorus that says, "The things that we said, but you never meant." And I think we've all said things that, we wish we could have taken back. And we've all been on the other end of that have had to learn that something we thought was true wasn't. So I wrote this song with Ava Sapelsa and Danielle Blakey over a year ago now, which is crazy. But I just knew it was something special. And it kept coming back up on my phone all throughout the pandemic. And then during the pandemic, the only way to relate to fans was through social media. So I put out a clip, and the response I got was just insane from girls and guys, people of all ages. And it just seemed like the right song at the right time. So it has a lot of backstory behind it, but I'm just super excited to have it out to the world. And I'm so glad you enjoyed it. That means a lot to me.
I love it. And all my folks we play this song. I want you to share your comments about it because you are going to love it. This is Erin Kinsey, and the song is Drunk Too.
I didn't touch a drop in bed by 10 o'clock. I saw your name light up my phone, so I picked up. You poured your heart out to me. I wanted so bad to believe that tonight you realized all we could be. Well, I don't know how I didn't hear the music, notice the whiskey in your words, saying you're sorry the next morning, and it's all a blur. So I'll just say I was drunk too, and I didn't mean what I told you. Say it was a blackout, something you could scratch out, the things that we said, but you never meant. Pretend like I don't remember even thinking about us together. Forget the hurt, what I heard, and act like I don't want you. Just say I was drunk too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do I have to play it down when I see you around? Convince myself and everyone else you didn't ring my heart out. Well, I don't know how I didn't hear the laughing. Guess I wasn't in on the joke. Saying you're sorry the next morning, never let you know. So I'll just say I was drunk too, and I didn't mean what I told you. Say it was a blackout, something you could scratch out, the things that we said, but you never meant. Pretend like I don't remember even thinking about us together. Forget the hurt, what I heard, and act like I don't want you. Just say I was drunk too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'll just say I was drunk too, and I didn't mean what I told you. Say it was a blackout, something you could scratch out, the things that we said, but you never meant. Pretend like I don't remember even thinking about us together. Forget the hurt, what I heard, and act like I don't want you. Just say I was drunk too. Ooh.
I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Y'all are so sweet in the comments too. Oh my gosh, I see my mom's there. Hi.
Was mom watching? Oh, that's great. That's
Yes.
great. People are responding like crazy. Brenda, beautiful voice. Elizabeth, this one's tugging at my heart. And of course, mom. I love that. That's important, but people are checking in from literally all over the world as we're doing this. And Erin Kinsey, tell people where you're from.
I am from Rockwall, Texas, which is a small town east of Dallas, but I live in Nashville now.
BJ, who is an author from Arkansas, she says, such a tender song. And it is a tender song because there's not one person who has not experienced saying something and you realize that the other person doesn't feel the same way. And you go, okay, I was drunk. I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
And it's
no, it's
the song's
not a fun
not even
situation to be in, but
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I think the Wi-Fi is being crazy, which, you know, with everything being online, it happens. But yeah, it's not a fun position to be in, but it's something that we've all experienced. So I'm just excited that the song is resonating with people like you want it to. You know, you never know how it's gonna do. So I'm excited people are connecting with it.
Now, here's the crazy part. How long have we known each other? Well, how old were you when we met? 15?
Probably 15.
I cannot believe it. And how old are you now?
I'm 20. My birthday's in October. But yeah, I mean, it's been really cool to just, I mean, amazing people like you just having my back from so long ago. It means the absolute world. And it's so cool to share moments like this with people like you, especially on days like today.
Well, it's a very special day. And the maturity that you have, Erin, is more than any. I mean, I know 50-year-olds who don't have your maturity. You hit it every day. How often do you write?
Probably 4 to 5 times a week. But I mean, I love it. So there's nothing else I'd rather be doing.
You know what? That absolutely works. Now, the listening room, May the 4th, tell us what's happening and how people can go and get tickets.
Yes, so you can get tickets on the website or Listening Room's website. And then it's Sarah Lake's round. So she invited me up to come play with her. So I'm super excited. There's only 3 of us. So hopefully we'll be able to get quite a few songs in there. And I'll definitely be playing drunk too. So I'd love to see as many people there as possible.
Got a lot of people checking in. Brenda Scott is from Honey Grove, Texas.
Oh, very nice. Love East Texas. I'm not quite east as most East Texas, but I'm pretty close.
What's coming up other than May 4th? Now, that is a ticketed event. And from what I understand right now, if you want a ticket to see live music and the way things are spaced out and safe, you better get your ticket now or you're not going to. Everything's selling out.
Oh, absolutely. And especially the listening room. It's just such a fun venue. It's such like a bucket list one. It's a fun one to get into. Highly recommend going. But besides that, I'm playing in a lot of rounds around town and I'm currently working on my next song, which, you know, I guess that's just what happens is you drop one and move to the next.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to be able to put out a fun summer song next and not something as sad, but you know, the sad songs have a place.
They do. And there's this t-shirt that my friend Billy has, and she says, and it says, make country music sad again.
Well, I played into that.
Girl.
With that.
But that's what we need. I mean, honest to goodness, that is so important to be able to feel again. That's the whole important part of music, is to allow people to feel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's, you know, saying the things that you feel in a way that people can resonate with it and listen and connect. And I mean, sad songs do that. I listen to many a sad song.
Truth. And those are the ones that we play over and over again to get out what we're feeling inside. The song is from Erin Kinsey. How can they find out more information about you, Erin?
Well, I have a bunch of links on any bio, anywhere, on any social media, but you can also just go to my website, erinkinsey.com, and it's all there too.
Well, we appreciate you, and we tell everybody as we say goodbye, be safe, be kind, and remember you are loved. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.